Welcome to today's show with Phil. Let's get together and talk about issues affecting today's society. Pull up a chair, sit down, and let's have a discussion. All right, today I am going to talk about the pornography industry, which is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and how it all ties together in with the pedophilia ring ran by the CEOs of major corporations and entities controlling social medias to bankers around the world, the central bank owners of course, the Rothschilds, they're involved in on this. The politicians of all around the world are involved in this little, what's called the Club of Rome. Even the pastors are involved in this secretly. They're not going to tell you this, okay? That's just a little bit of what am I trying to say? I'm just shining a light in a dark place for you right now. If it cost me my life right now for talking about this or to expose what's going on in today's world, so be it. I'd rather get the truth out to people who need to hear it. Okay, time to wake up the sheep and tell them what the heck is going on. And also, the major state agencies are involved in this, known as the CPS, APS, and the Homeland and Department of Justice are all involved in this. You know, they say they're the good boys and they're trying to catch all the criminals, but see, they create the crime, and innocent people like us get in there and then all the bad boys. Then they throw the book to create a little circus show, so to speak. You following me on this? Are you following me on this? If you're still asleep, go ahead and stay asleep. I won't bother you. But to those that are waking up to smelling the coffee of this corruption in the world, um, actually the one world government's already in effect. It's unseen to the naked eye, and everybody's waving their little country's flags, showing patriotism to their own government. They're involved in this. It's pretty. It's pretty sickening if you ask me. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and I'm going to do a story on this. All right, I'm going to do a story okay, the title of this show is North Texas Teen Who Went Missing from the Dallas Mavericks game. Okay, the basketball game, the Dallas Mavericks, was advertised and sold for sex, authorities say. Somewhere there is a pimp somewhere out there. And this was released almost 45 minutes ago. This year was released. May 11th of 2022, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up I'm going to open up everything that I'm going to bring everything wide open to bring awareness. All right? And I want you to open up and pay attention to what is going on around here. Human trafficking is alive and well. The politicians know that's a problem. DOJ knows it's a problem. They're creating problems, and anyone who is in that lower um, hierarchy gets busted and have the book thrown at them. Interesting topic to talk about, isn't it? So I'm going to go ahead and play this. I'm going to turn this thing on. And I'm going to go live. Okay, I'm going to go live. Okay? I'm going to go live on this. Are you ready? I'm going to go live on this. And I'm going to turn it up. And okay, I'm gonna help you out on this, okay? We're gonna go live on this. Let's talk about this. This is a growing problem in the world. Not just United States, not just Canada, not just Mexico, not just Central America and South America, okay? Not just in China, Russia, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, or Myanmar, aka Burma, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. This is a worldwide problem. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about this. All right? I want you to listen.
Girl went to a Mavs game with her dad on April 8th. She went to the bathroom right before halftime and never came back.
There were so many safeguards that were supposed to be in place, but didn't work.
Surveillance footage showed her leaving with a man. Zeke Fortenberry, the family's attorney, says that was her first contact with him. On April 18th, Oklahoma City police found her in a hotel room where she'd been advertised and sold.
This girl was being sexually assaulted at a hotel room on multiple nights. So any time that she could have been rescued from that sooner would have been better.
DPD confirmed a report was made to an off-duty officer working the game, but said missing juveniles are considered runaways unless they are kidnapped, and the cases have to be filed where the juvenile lives. In this case, that's North Richland Hills. That department confirmed they received the report she was missing at about 1:27 a.m., about 6 hours after the game started. She was entered into the National Missing Person database about 2 hours later. Fortenberry says the family was tired of waiting and went to a trafficking agency in Houston.
That agency was able to help them locate the photograph of their daughter online within the same day.
That agency contacted Oklahoma City police, who found her and arrested 8 people. Fortenberry says DPD should have done more.
If it's their policy that they're not supposed to respond to these types of cases, then their policy needs to change.
The family also blames the hotel staff.
When a 40-something-year-old man walks in with a 15-year-old girl and rents multiple hotel rooms, and then there's traffic coming in and out of those rooms, those are red flags.
Last week, they sent letters to everyone they think could have stopped this.
We want them to be aware of what's coming, and we are also asking them to preserve all the evidence as it relates to this case.
In Dallas, I'm Morgan Young.
So, I think I heard this here saying it was a juvenile, and I did say that many agencies are involved. CEOs are involved in that Bohemian Grove. So I'm not going to get into this conspiracy stuff. Oh, wow. She was 15 years old, sold for sex. Wow. Wow. Parents. I don't have any kids of my own, and I am not married. Listen, I don't know what laws exist in Oklahoma, okay? I know for a fact in Florida, they passed laws there giving the parents a greater say over their children. They took the authority away from schools. They took the authority away from those who your children go into custody with. You know, like in classrooms and stuff. So the Parents' Bill of Rights has been passed in Florida, and I think it's in effect. Now, I don't know if it's right here in Texas. I don't know if that law is in effect. for the love of God, parents, know where your children are at. Know where they are at. The sex industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. And human trafficking is alive and well. It's alive. Okay. It's anyone can become a victim of human trafficking. Watch your children. Beg you. And thank you for watching this. Thank you for watching this video, and I want you to remain on guard and cooperate with the authorities. It's important that you do this. It's very important. Times have changed since the 20th century. Times have changed, and I'm afraid it's for the worse. Okay, thank you for joining me on today's show on human trafficking. If you suspect this is happening, don't turn a blind eye, let it happen. Because it will bother you in your conscience when you get older. You're going to say, man, I should have stopped that right then and there. And by the time, it could be too late. Okay? Thank you for watching. And you like this video, leave me your comments below and let me know what you have to say about this. And yes, this is a very serious problem. And thank you for watching. And also, let me hear what you got to say in your comments. And thank you, and God bless.